2022. Welcome to Behind the What? The Vibes, honey, because you know we are a whole vibe. And tonight is no different. Now, you guys know that Jacinth kicked off her Innastar in August, and we are just going to keep it rolling with some more Innastar All-Star. So welcome to our Innastar All-Star show, right? I love that name. So you guys know, well, first, let me just say thank you to our amazing producer, Betty. She's not going to be in the building tonight, but thank you so much because she's the best producer ever. Jacinth is going to be here. Mac is going to be here. But you guys know how we do our show. Before anything gets started, we're going to kick off with our amazing guest tonight. And she brought some friends. Like, that's the kind of guest that I like. I like guests that when they come, they like, you know what? I'm going to come, but I'm going to bring somebody and put them on too. I was just like, I love her. So without further ado, let's bring in our guest for her 60-second welcome. Come on in, Miss Shari. Hello.
Hey.
Girl, we are swimming.
Girl, I love it, Angela. Yes. It's just over. I love it. Love it. It is a vibe.
Okay, it's a whole vibe. A whole vibe. And look, girl, because you know, we're getting ready to wrap up our show and get ready to go on hiatus. So our last show is going to be done in New York. So, girl, if you're around, I would love for you to actually come to the studio and meet Bobby and actually hang out with us for our last show. Our last show, you guys, is October 18th. So it's a coming. Oh, but girl, it's well deserved because we've been on since February.
All right, it is.
Welcome, girl. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
So thank you for taking the time because we know you have a crazy busy schedule. So thank you for taking the time off while you're grounded and you're here to actually talk about what you do, who you are. And without further ado, please, darling, welcome.
Thank you. As Angela introduced me, Shari Ellis. I am an actor. I am a writer. I am currently doing my show on YouTube called Shari. On my YouTube channel, Shari Ellis a Mess, and my show is called I'm a Good Wife. So that's what I'm currently doing, and it's a comedy. It's funny. It's like a modern I Love Lucy mixed with Martin and a mix with some Sanford and Son up in there.
It's like Martin, Living Single.
Like all the good 90s shows.
Right. Like, yes. It has a little Cosby show in there too.
A little bit.
Yes. There's a little Cosby show in there too. So I mean, we actually got to physically meet at the Innastar Awards.
Yes.
So, and we're going to dive into Innastar, and you got an amazing award. We're going to talk about that too. Because we were like, yay! And our red carpet interview was amazing.
Yes, girl. I loved it. I loved it so much.
Girl, I think they was like, they taking way too long. She needs to go because they're still talking. So I'm glad that I have you for a whole hour. And you bought some guests. So really quickly, before we go to our first commercial, tell us, who are your two guests that you bought with us tonight?
Okay, so my guest, he plays my husband on the show, Mr. Kareem Shabazz. He is very funny, very talented. We graduated from William Mester School of Drama, and he was my scene partner in school. So after we graduated, you know, we always stay connected. And when I was creating the show, I said, I can only see Kareem playing my husband because we have such a great connection. So I told him, I said, hey, will you play my husband in the show? He said, no problem. Hey, I'm there for you, Shari. And the rest is history. And I also brought along the director and our camera guy, Mr. Mark Bridge. He is very talented and writer. Let me not forget writer. Very talented man. He is the director of our show. He has a lot of patience with us. And he's our editor as well. He's our director.
Wow.
Yes.
So Mark is doing he
does the hard work. We in front of the camera. We have fun. So after that is over, he He's the one that, edits it. He's focused on, what he wants to add, what he wants to take out. And I love it. Yeah.
I'm excited, and we're actually going to show about 2 minutes of a clip.
Awesome.
So that way everyone get a little bit of taste, but you guys have to go and follow the show. Follow everybody on YouTube. We're gonna drop all your social media so people can follow you and then actually start watching the show. The show it's funny.
Yes, thank you.
I ain't gonna give it away. I won't give it away, but it's funny. And you and Kareem, y'all are like this.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we like it. We in.
Yes. Y'all have very, very, very good chemistry on set. So yes, I appreciate that. So okay, so hang on tight, Miss Alice, because we are going to be right on back with Behind the Vibes. So right now, we have a little commercial break.
All right.
Hey, babe. You think we could go out tonight?
Yeah, what do you have in mind?
How about that bar we like? Go out and get a little drink on.
Girl, you know after 2 drinks, you done.
Oh, whatever. I know how to hang, okay?
Woo! Yes! Listen. Make me a tequila.
Tequila.
Oh, so you just want everybody to know you went to college, huh? How come the top of your body so big and your legs so small? You remember your leg days at the gym?
All right, you've had enough.
No, I have not. Matter of fact, bring me another tequila.
Tequila.
Yeah. Wow! Yes, that is my sound! They got a karaoke machine! Come on, babe! What the hell's wrong with you? Hey, Ninja, play me some of that reefer. This is for you, man. What do you want? What do you need? I ain't got that shit.
We're international women with real bodies, and we have real issues. Women with Control helps you stay in control. It's the uplifting factor of the no more little, no more jiggle.
No wigs, no jiggle.
Style is not about size, it's about attitude.
She walks like she's on a mission. Everybody watching her move. Everybody paying attention. Mama ain't raised no fool. She's on fire. She's on fire. She's on fire. Yeah, 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 yeah. She's on fire.
And we are back. Welcome back. Okay, so girl, all I'm gonna say is this before I bring my girl Jacinth on. Girl, it's tequila. You can't mess up my drink. It's tequila. I'm with Kareem, no, but it's tequila. You college educated, I love it. Okay, so before we go any further, I gotta bring on my girl who actually made this show possible, because this is an Innastar All-Star show. Welcome in my boo, my partner in crime, the beautiful Miss Jacinth Love After. Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing? You look beautiful.
Hilarious.
Yes. Oh my girl. I'm like tequila. It's tequila. You can't mess up the drink.
I got that.
I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so without further ado, let's bring back Miss Else. We're about to get this interview popping and started.
Yes. Sorry, the sound was itching a little bit. God.
You guys do
I do a little pat.
a little pet. Okay.
Y'all
It's
know.
okay. With all these natural scalps. I love it. All these natural scalps going on. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Right, all this team natural. I love it.
That's right.
All right. So, Jacinth, I gotta ask, how do you two ladies know each other?
Oh man, Shari and I have been knowing each other since 2016 when we did the film, The One Closest to You. And it was me, her. Shout out to Will Coggins, who is the writer and director. And produced with Tanya Thompson, also starring Terrell Hicks Dawson and Yennefer Love, Jennifer Figueroa, and Shari and myself. So it was like 5 girlfriends who go away to this cabin, and then we all start disappearing and dying. And I'm trying to figure out who is the bottom of this thing. So who to trust and things like that. So that's where we met. Shari and I met, and we just been unstoppable and inseparable since.
That's right. That's right.
So to note to self, y'all met on a black horror film.
Yeah.
That's a horror film.
Yeah, it was a thriller. Yeah.
Or a thriller film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. When
So
Jacinth
y'all
walked in, her whole energy was beautiful. I was like, oh my goodness, I love her. And I was literally connected to her like this.
Jacinth has that effect on people. She has that effect on people. She doesn't know it, I don't think, but she does. She has that effect. That's why I haven't let her go since I had her interviewed on the show.
I always say, I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I'm a very easygoing person. Like if somebody's mad at me, it's not me.
Right. That part.
I'm wrong. Like I'm such an easygoing person. I'm very loving. I'm used to too many chances, or just very optimistic. Like always looking at the cup half full. Like I'm good. Okay, let's think of it that way. Kind of person. So.
It's hard
to piss me off.
It is, and I mean you're like the nicest person.
You are. I told her she has a heart of gold.
Just don't mess with my money. Just don't mess with my money. That's all.
I know that's young. She has
or the kids, not the money or the kids.
No, yeah, my kids. Yeah, the one closest to me and my money.
I would like to say something as bringing it. I'm looking at 2 queens, and I'm looking at Black excellence.
Yes, ma'am.
And Jacinth, while I have you on, I was actually moving some things around, and this is what I wanted to give to Jinjin. I wanted to give this to her and let her know that she is a queen herself. She's a queen in the making.
Oh, you forgot to give it to me.
Yes, I will. But this is what I wanted to give her. And, she's my Leo twin. So I was like,
I know, right?
So this was it. So I was yelling out. I know. I've been forgetting. I'll run out my house and I'm like, damn it. But I will send it, I promise.
Well, look, if you free on the 18th, you can always just bring it to NY and give it to her.
That's true.
Stay on that shipping, girl. Keep your money.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I gotta let her know about it. Yeah.
Yes, Jacinth is planning a whole hiatus exit show. We have a whole thing going on. That's why. This means something.
With the spa involved, girl. The spa involved.
The whole spa's involved. It's a whole day. Then we go to the studio. It's gonna be a whole vibe. Like she's setting a whole end of the year vibes.
That is wonderful, and you are much needed. So good for you. Good for all of you. Wow.
Excited.
Well, I'm so glad that you guys met because that's how I got to meet her. Which, Bobby, can we show some of these fabulous pictures from the Innastar event? Because yes, girl, yes, honey. I had to get our pictures up in here.
Yes,
more.
She
I
gave
had
what
the
was supposed to
honor.
be given, honey.
I had the honor of co-hosting with my beautiful sister right there, and we had a whole carnival theme. So when y'all see our pictures, don't go, oh my gosh, where are they going?
Look at that. That is Hollywood couple right there.
I love that picture. I love that. I don't know why that one is there. That's not supposed to be there either.
Oh my goodness.
That's not there either.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny. Okay, well, this is not Innastar, Bobby. Let's go back to that because that was actually my vacation pictures. So
did you have a good vacation?
There we go.
Okay. Leah. I think she'll be going on the 18th as well.
Yes. Leah Valencia T. Shout out to Leah.
Oh my God, this picture is everything, sissy. This is nice.
Yes. And there's a picture here with all of us. Or no, it's actually me. There we go, me, Charlotte, on the red carpet. We're on the red carpet.
Looking absolutely fab.
Nice.
Oh, yay! Thank you, Bobby. I don't know how those vacation pictures got in there. I must have did the whole check thing and checked too many. But thank you for showing my natural pop and curls.
How was your vacation? I hope it was everything.
Girl, it absolutely
I went
was.
last year. I missed this year.
Yeah, I know. It's okay, girl. Look, we got some more vacations coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica. Dubai. Let's go. Out.
Yes. Betty's waiting on that one. Betty's like, she's like, that's the one I want to go to. Shout out to our girl, Betty Vibez. So, okay, let's dive into this interview because so let's just start at the beginning of your career. So when did you start? Tell everybody when you actually got into acting and to writing and producing. So let's dive in.
So in 2010, which I say was like such a blessing for me, I got fired from my from my job, and I said, you know what, this is my time, and it was a blessing. I didn't care. I got my unemployment anyway. But that same year, I said, you know what, I can really focus on my acting career. I was about 25 then, so I started doing stage at the Ujama Black Theater on 43rd, right off Broadway. I was doing off Broadway, and I was doing that for about a year. And 2 years later, I had auditioned for this feature film called 7:30, which I wound up being casted in. And I was casted the lead, one of the leads, alongside with Jamal Gravy Willard. If you saw Notorious, he plays B.I.G.
He plays Biggie, yep.
Yes. I played alongside him. And
which got a lot of views too, Shari. How many views did you guys got on YouTube?
Over like 2 million. Like it was either over 2. Yeah.
Nice.
That was the start of something really great. So I would say 2010. So I started in off Broadway. Then I started my first lead feature, and then after that, in 2015, that's when I did The One Closest to You, and then Where Hearts Lie, Muda. What else did I do? Oh my goodness. I used to do
The Love After.
Yes. Oh, definitely. That's a big one. Love After.
Tay don't play.
Tay don't play. And also Issa Rae show.
Yes, definitely. Last year I was in episodes 1 and 2. And that was a great experience. That was my first time being featured on a network. being on HBO Max, I was like, wow, this is amazing. But I wasn't really focused on that. I was focused on the work.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's the
Yeah.
work. Right.
Yes.
It's the work.
Yes, it is.
As an artist, I always ask this question, and I know people hate when I ask this question, but out of your projects, what's your favorite project that you have done? Like, what character do you think you've connected to the most?
Recently, it's my show. It's my recent project. It's my show, and I would say it is Love After because not only do I play, yes, I'm her makeup artist. I'm her hairstylist, but I also play her best friend. So it's easy for me to connect to her, and that character is similar to who I am in real life.
Right.
Ja is one of my best friends, and I love her to death. So I am protective over her. I'm a Leo, so if anything, I'm like, wow, the claws come out, and Tay Tay is similar to that too.
Yeah.
I'm playing about my sister.
Sorry, I don't play either.
And my show, I'm a Good Wife. It connects to my my sense of humor, my silly side, and that's what I really wanted people to see. I wanted people to see how silly I am, where my sense of humor can go.
Right.
So yeah, and it's fun. I'm loose. I feel free.
Girl,
It's
girl, you have look, but girl, tequila. Say it with me, tequila and karaoke.
It depends on what mood I'm in. So right now it's tequila. Give me a few shots of tequila in it.
Right,
It's tequila.
oh my God, I love that. Like, I absolutely, I just love your energy and just how authentic you come off. Like how some people, when you watch them, you're just like, they are acting really, really hard. And then some people, you look at them, and I mean, Jacinth does it too, where when she's acting, it's just like, she's just flowing. It's very natural. It's not something that looks like it's being built up and like you're practicing over and over and over again. It just looks very fluid. And I'm a Pisces, so I flow with the watcher. So when I see fluidity, I'm like, yes, that's fluid. It's natural. So you guys have that same vibe going on when you guys act, where it doesn't.
Acting is doing truthfully under the imaginary circumstance. So once you have that circumstance as of, who your character is, what is the circumstance, what's going on, what do you need, how do you feel? Once you have all of that inside of you, and you are able, you carry that, you have that inside of you, then you are able to do your scenes effortlessly. You don't have to try so hard. Once you know the circumstance. That's how I take it.
And I love how like you both have done amazing projects and work with amazing people, but I love more that you've taken out on your own stance and said, now I'm going to do my projects. And I'm going to put my energy and my time and just everything, my spirit into my own project. And it shows too.
It's important, man. It's important to get in the driver's. It's important to get in the driving seat of your career, of your craft, of whatever it is that you're trying to do. There's always an entrepreneurial side to everything you're trying to do. Whether you are the nurse, try to get in the position of power in that field where you are making decisions, because it's hard out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is ever guaranteed. No matter what job it is, whether you're an artist or not, nothing is ever guaranteed. I know due to COVID, it have taught people a hard lesson. Do your own thing, because there's so many people that got laid off. There's so many actors who are on unemployment. There's so many actors who have not booked in months, years. And do you keep waiting for somebody to say, congratulations, you booked it, and that's when you celebrate? No, book your own shit. Sorry.
That is so true.
That's the truth, though.
There were agents who said, don't waste time. Those credits don't matter. All these indie stuff don't matter. Network don't care about that. But do I sit here and wait all day for network to give me a chance? No. Like, you can't sit here and wait all day. So you got to create your own avenue. And
no, indie lives do matter. Indie lives do matter.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Jason. There was the longest time people saying, create your own work, but it didn't come to my heart and my spirit yet until I started doing, little silly shorts on TikTok and or on my IG. And, basically my show is kind of inspired from my real marriage, my real life marriage. So, like the episode 2 is the big drawers. My husband hates when I put these on. Yes, I own a pair of underwear that goes all the way like
The granny panties.
here.
I'm
Like
gonna
granny
need you to get rid of that. Sorry, you
yes,
can still
Sorry.
have
The
panties
granny
and
panties.
that's right. I sent even when I had lost a bunch of weight last year. Yeah, as you can see, I picked it up. But I sent the picture to Jacinth and I said, "Girl, look," and they were hanging. They were hanging from the booty. She's like, "Girl, you might want to throw those out." And I'm like,
Stay away.
I rolled them suckers up, and my husband hates it. So
Girl, don't do that.
I think about it.
Girl, you too cute. You are too cute. I gotta agree with your husband.
No, throw them.
He calls.
I agree with your husband.
He calls them softeners.
They are softeners. Girl, no.
And I'm like,
I hate
and I
sleeping
wear in
with
the
clothes.
bed. I wear it in the bed, girl. So, I was inspired to write an episode over that. And that one came out really great. And
That's amazing.
yeah, so I used some of my, real life marriage and inspiration, excuse me. And it just,
How long
That's
have you
always the best. That's always the best
Yeah.
story.
Yeah,
when
right.
you can tell your story from a place of truth, authentic to you, and it's relatable because when people are booking you, they're booking the brand. They want it to be attached to you in some way,
That's
shape,
right.
or form. Like if I did a show that has nothing to do with me and it's not relatable to me, I can't really authentically stand behind it. Like Love After
connect
is
to it that
easy.
much.
Yeah, like
Absolutely.
Love After is easy for me to showcase and produce and tell my story and connect with my audience because it's my story. It's not inspired by it's not my life, but it's inspired by a certain aspect of my life. Like so I think when you tell your story from a place of truth, and there's a lot of filmmakers like, okay, I don't know what story to tell. Where do I start? There's so many things. Don't try to imitate anybody else. Don't try to jump on the trends of,
Oh,
this is hot, so let me do tell your story, your truth, what's authentic to you. Go back to your childhood. Tell
Yes.
right.
And you know
Right.
what? Martin Lawrence said on his reunion, he said that he used things from his real life experience and he put them on his show. So when I heard that from this comedic genius, Martin Lawrence is my all-time favorite comedian. And then it's Chris Tucker, and then I look at Eddie Murphy and Red Fox.
Right.
Richard Pryor. It's so funny because, no offense, I've always grew up watching the men more than the women. So it's nothing against the women comedians.
No, you don't have that many women.
But
you don't have that many women though. Until now, you don't have that many women.
That is true.
Besides the ones we had like in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
the Simone's.
I do love some more. Some more.
Yes,
I think she is hilarious.
Yeah.
So I use who inspires me. So when I heard that from Martin, I said, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just using what inspires me. And if it's from a real life experience, yeah.
You can tell it's authentic. It's authentic.
Absolutely. Look, I'll give you a perfect example. This show was inspired by me sitting around having these conversations with my artist friends. Yeah. Literally. And this is exactly how this show actually got birthed. So awesome. I take no lies. When you take things from your life and you're like, this is my life, this is what I'm actually living. I mean, and the conversations that we're having here are real conversations. It's not anything that's
about it.
Right.
You're more passionate about it because it's easy to let some stuff go, or I don't feel like doing it no more because you're on to the next. When there's no passion tied to it, you're just riding a wave. You're just riding a wave and you jump off this bandwagon. But when it's something that you're deeply passionate about, you know, it shows.
It does. It really
also,
does.
I didn't know how to start. So I went to my cousin, shout out to Keenan Scott II. He is the director of Thoughts of a Color Man that was on Broadway. So nice. I came to him and I said, Keenan, I'm not a writer. I was like, what do I do? He said, Shari, you got to get it out your head. He said, forget the formality. Just write the script, get it out your head. And that's what I did. And it's been helping me. It's helping me practice writing. So I don't necessarily consider myself a writer, but I write.
Right.
Yeah. So I've so far I've written all 7 of my episodes.
Good job.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right. For those watching and they're like, 7 episodes? Is that a lot? Yeah. To write a full. How long is your show? Is it 20? Is it 25 minutes?
No, it's only 5 minutes.
It's only 5 minutes?
It's only 5 minutes.
It's like skits.
Short.
Oh yes, it's the skits. Yes, it's skits.
Yes.
So well, see, I watched them all together. So it just kind of felt like I was watching the whole series just on my way.
Yeah.
Right. So Shari, let me just ask you, what advice would you give to anyone who's watching this, who is thinking about their life or thinking about coming into this industry? What would you say to that person?
So I would say if you are in a position like me who wants to create your own content, do it. Do not allow anybody to tell you what you can't do, what you should not do. If it's in your heart and if it's in your spirit, do it. Because once my spirit and my heart kept talking to me, I said, God is telling me something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna follow that. And it's been so successful for me. You know, I'm happy with what I've done.
Yes.
And what I'm going, and where I'm going with.
And this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning, man.
It is, yeah. So do it. Do the work. Work hard on what you want to do, and stay focused. Focus on what you want to do. Do not let anybody distract you or discourage you, or tell you other than what your heart is telling you. Dream big, like Viola Davis said. Dream big and dream fierce.
Yes.
And just keep looking at that and have faith.
Yes.
Do it.
Look, shout out to Sherry Lee Ralph. Oh my gosh. When she won that Emmy for Abbott Elementary.
For supporting actress. Wow.
Girl, did everybody feel that? Because she did not think she was going to win.
Was that her first nomination as well?
First Emmy. Yes, her first
nomination as well. Wow, man. She's been in the game for years, from the first Dream Girl.
Yes.
From the Moesha show, from like
girl. Yes. She's a legend in
Sister Act 2. Remember she was in Sister Act 2?
And to wow.
Oh my gosh, yes.
She is dope. And she's from Jamaica. She's another Jamaica native.
Okay, so I gotta be honest. Shirley Ralph is actually on my bucket list of somebody that I would love to work with. And initially, when I had the vision of Love After, I envisioned her as my mother, Miss Paula.
Yeah. That would be perfect. You can play, yes. That could be
my smile. Are you kidding me?
Right. Yes, they had the same faces.
It's on my wish list. I'm like, I might not be able to get her for the feature film, but when it gets picked up,
honey,
the network will be able to afford her. Because I've spoken to a filmmaker who have tried to book her, and she's up there, like in the 6 figures, up there, like 100,000.
Of course she is,
and she's going to be up there, especially now that she won an Emmy.
I'm like, that's not one budget.
Look. On that note, you got to use her line. Sweet baby Jesus in the big one too. Okay. Shout out to all my Abbott Elementary people. That's my absolute show. I love that show. That show is amazing. All right, well, look, sorry, darling. Don't go anywhere because you brought guests to our show. Yes. So when we come back, we're gonna dive in and go hang out with Mac, our neighborhood hope dealer. And then after we talk to Mac for a little bit, we're gonna come back with Shari and 2 more guests. So you guys stay right here on Behind the Vibes. Girl, it's a whole vibe tonight.
Welcome to Innastar. My name is Jacinth Headlam, the founder of Innastar, and Innastar is the home of the creatives. Innastar is for individuals from marginalized backgrounds, reminding you who you are and creating that home to build self-development, to build self-esteem boosting, and also to help you in the arts, whether it's acting, dancing, singing, modeling, storytelling, producing a film. Innastar is the place to be. We have self-development workshops, mentorship, career building, also teaching you life transferable skills that can take you into your career and entrepreneurship. Innastar premiere event launch is happening August 21st at Arts Quest Event Center in Bethlehem. You do not want to miss it. It's carnival inspired with Caribbean infused food, steel bands. Also, the Innastar Trailblazer Award will be happening. So if you're nominated for modeling, singing, dancing, acting, filmmaking, also if you're a leader in your community, we want to see you there so we can give you your flowers while you are alive. Yes, Innastar launch event is happening August 21st. We can't wait to celebrate with you. If you would like to reach out to us, please connect with our team here at Innastar at info@innastar.org. That's INFO at INNASTAR.org, and also info@innastar.org, or on Instagram or Facebook, Innastar. Thank you so much, and we look forward to connecting with you.
Okay, so is this not like the best show ever right now? I love how we're ending off our September before we get into our final shows of the season, and then we go on hiatus. So make sure you guys tune in October 4th and then October 18th, and then it's a wrap for us until February. So we're not done our interviews just yet, but I need you guys to put your hands together and say, well, let's find out what you want to talk about first. Give it up for Meg, our neighborhood hope dealer. What's up, Meg?
What's going on?
How you doing, honey?
No, I'm doing good. Can't complain. You know, it's a Tuesday today. I felt like it was like Wednesday, but no, everything is good. And I actually wanted to talk more about like this past weekend we saw, was it The Woman King?
Yes.
And I wanted to talk about that, just to like have a little discussion about that, because even as a Black man watching it, it was so inspirational, especially as a girl dad, and just seeing like so many little gems in it. It was definitely way better than I expected it to be, even better than Black Panther. So I just wanted to hear like everyone's thought in regards to like, you know, what did it mean for them? What did it mean for you, especially, and what do you think it meant for our community as well?
Nice. Well, okay. Well, let's bring Jacinth back because you guys were there together.
Yeah.
Now I have not seen it yet, so don't give away any spoilers.
Oh, yeah, I mean, but
yeah, let's dive into it because I haven't seen it yet. This is also
for like anyone who even heard about it.
Shame on you, Angela. Shame on you.
Girl.
But
Girl, you can't shame me, boo. You know I've been trying to catch up since vacation.
Hard.
Right, working hard. Working hard. Okay, but I am going to check it out this week. I'm definitely going to go. I'm going to take Harmony to go see it.
And it's one of those movies that like you hear about it, you hear people talking about it, but then you actually see it and you're like, it's worth the hype.
Ooh, yeah. There's been movies that you go to and it's like, I gotta see this because the reviews and the social media is going crazy about this.
Right.
And you go see it and it's like, really?
Wonk, wonk, wonk.
Wonk,
wonk, wonk. And you're like, wonk, wonk, wonk. Right.
This movie, The Woman King, exceeded my expectations. I just thought, I was just going out to support the cast, because they're paving the way for Black artists like myself, for women like myself, because shout out to Gina, who was a director. Viola Davis. I mean, it just all like majority of the women were the majority of the cast were Black women. Telling our story, our triumph, our like it was beautiful. Yeah. So and then it's actually based on a true story of these women. Yeah.
Women warriors. Yes.
Women warriors.
That was actually inspired by Black Panther was inspired by them. Like the women dressed in red.
Oh, okay. Okay. So they took that for the comic book.
Yeah.
Oh, good. They should. Look, and there again, here we go talking about how art always imitates life. And that's another perfect example of art imitating life. So, Matt, as a girl dad, as a Black man, how did that make you feel to watch how empowered the ladies were, how they were the warriors and they were the the fighters? How did that make you feel?
I mean, I'm also like a geek, so I knew about this like tribe before back in the day, but to see them actually put it on screen and like in such an elegant manner, like like they was doing, even though it was, you could see slavery was going on, but you didn't get that slave trauma you usually get when you watching slave movies. It was like it was really put together so beautifully.
It was very triumphant, courageous, powerful. Like you just saw nothing but courage, triumph. Like it was just powerful. Warriors.
Yeah.
Even as a Black man, like watching it, I was like, yo, this is dope. I'm about to go to the gym next week because
they were looking real. I mean, they trained for a while. I mean, you see their arms, their abs. I'm like, dang. But I respect it because I was doing it and I kind of gained the weight back, but still it's okay. But
Girl, you was working out. I mean, but you trained for that movie for months, so enjoy your food. Seriously.
Yeah.
Enjoy your food. I'm sure Viola Davis is gonna be enjoying her food after being on that strict workout and regiment for months at a time. So
my question is, like, even though we see this story, what story do you guys want to see next?
Ooh,
in regards
that's a good
to the
question.
Black community.
Definitely a Marcus Garvey story.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I have never seen a Marcus Garvey story. I know Bob Marley's story is coming out. I auditioned for that film. I look forward to seeing that film.
That would be an amazing film for you to be in. Shout out to your Jamaican roots. You should definitely be in the Bob Marley film.
Even, Nelson Mandela. Do they really have?
Yeah, they
have a couple of films with him because the last one I know of, Idris Elba played Nelson Mandela.
There needs to be a Mansa Musa movie.
Absolutely. And if you people don't know who we're talking about, please check out your history. Then people are like, "What are you talking about?"
And he's basically the richest person ever.
Ever in the world.
I think he's like 100 times richer than Jeff Bezos or whatever.
Yeah,
crazy.
Black man in the world. Yes.
Wait, you said they need to do one on him, or do they have one?
They need to do.
No, they need to. But that'd be too much like the truth. So I have to wait on that one.
Yeah.
I do know that they have an Emmett Till movie coming out.
That's coming out. Oh, that's gonna.
Yeah.
But okay, so we all know the story of Emmett Till,
but for those who don't know,
but for those who do not know, Emmett Till was brutally murdered for accused of whistling at a white woman when he was 14 years old and was brutally murdered by white men. And so now, because there's a Black director, Black producers, they are saying that there's going to be no violence shown in regards to his death scene or just violence of Blacks in that movie whatsoever, which is the one thing that makes me go, I want to go see it. Because the one thing that I'm learning,
how can you because then you also want to show the true essence of what took place, but I get it, you don't want to make it too like
I think that if that was a story that had never been told, then yes, I think that would be appropriate. But because his story's been told for decades, I think that sometimes when revisiting those traumas, it could be more traumatic than it can be helpful.
I was gonna say that, like I was reluctant to even go see it because of that.
Yeah, and I mean, I learned about Emmett Till when I was 12, and I saw the real pictures and witnessed, and because my parents told me that. So seeing that at 12 years old and seeing a child that was only 2 years older than me murdered like that by grown men, that was traumatic, but it's something that I never forgotten. It's something that I taught my daughter, because it's something that unfortunately but it's part of American history. Everything that happened to anyone in this country is part of American history, not just what people want to teach or show.
Right,
so I think that's the difference when it comes to these types of movies, when like they do highlight slavery and they do highlight the traumas that have gone on with African Americans, but at the same time it's like it's a lesson you want to learn, but at the same time it's like do we want to experience that? So I'm actually excited to see that, because I do want to see how they're going to tell a story without reenacting the drama. So
right.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, you guys, look, hold on right tight. Meg, our neighborhood hope dealer, thank you for dealing some hope today, because next month you ain't going to get off easy, because we're going to talk about the election, boo, before we wrap up.
Okay.
So next month is going to be like, Mac is going to be trying to deal some hope, but man, might be
trying.
Might be like
all right, register to vote, guys.
Right. We're going to talk about that too, registration and voting and getting out there. And we're going to talk about people trying to run in our state who ain't from the state. We're going to get into all that next month. So without further ado, let's bring back Shari Ellis and
there one.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
Just saying to Shari that I can't.
So, Shari, look, I would like you to
hear us. Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you. Okay, so please, I'm gonna let you do the honors. Please introduce your guests.
Okay. So on my left is the very talented Kareem Shabazz. He plays my husband in the show.
You know it.
And on my right is the very talented and the very patient Mark Bridge. He's our director, our editor.
Shout out
and
to
our
Mark.
writer for episodes 8, 9 to 10, I believe.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
I
can't wait to see it.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Hi, Kareem. Hi, Mark. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all so much for, first of all, taking the time out y'all busy schedule to come and sit down and chat with us, talk about the show, and just promote this beautiful queen right here, because she's just absolutely amazing. And Kareem, I'm with you. It's tequila.
Tequila, thank you. Tequila.
Tequila.
Right? Tequila. Thank you. That's all I was trying to that's all I was trying to say.
And I'm with you too, Kareem, on that big drawers. I've been trying to get rid of the big drawers. Like that's the question too. Like we have 3 men out here. In real life, how do you guys feel about big drawers? Your woman having her big drawer. I'm
gonna ask Instagram real quick. Okay, Instagram, because they're on here. Y'all tell me, how do you guys feel about women in granny panties? What do you feel about the big drawers and the parachutes? Not the cute ones, but the granny panties from back in the day. So I just asked Instagram. We're gonna see what they say before we get off the air.
Especially if they're cotton with no kind of dazzles on them. They ain't got no lace or anything.
Okay, just said the cotton briefs with no bedazzle, with no lace, just the old school. What the Fruit of the Loom ones that come in a pack with the flowers on them. That's what they want.
You're very descriptive with the big drawers. You're very descriptive.
I mean, that's similar to like women like.
So yeah, we do a lot of commercials. So having descriptions of things.
Who calls them parachutes? People like, get them damn parachutes.
Yeah, that's really good for a parachute.
But no, I'm saying, like, is it really a softener for you guys, or do you guys like? I don't care. It don't matter. I don't care.
I mean, I can't speak for the other 2 gentlemen, but it all depends on how long it's been in between. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Kareem says no. All right, come on, Mark. What you say?
I'm agnostic. I just if they're on, I know what it means. So I just put my expectations on when I see that. It was like, oh yeah, it's that time. So
okay. So Mark says, long as they're clean. Gotcha. Next, come on, Meg. What you say?
I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, like he said, it depends on the time between. Because at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna be staring at your panties and like.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So like it's only gonna be on for like 2 seconds. So.
I don't know, because y'all say this now, but y'all private conversations might be different. I don't know.
Right.
Guys always say one thing.
I mean,
Right? Guys always say
how
one
do
thing.
how do the women feel about guys wearing like the white tighty whities?
Well, if your boss can't breathe, that's what
you Mac. You can't compare that. Women need to be comfortable. That's not fair.
I think I've ever seen the tidy whities.
Like the white was not the regular ones, like the white.
Wait,
the white tidy
what are tidy whities again?
The tidy whities, the ones that look like bathing suits.
Yeah, they did really tight, like really tight, like to wear, like you got no nut.
You know what? I feel like this. If your stuff can breathe, you can wear whatever you want, as long as it's clean. I feel like this. As long as your drawers are clean, your stuff is clean, you can wear whatever you want. It's the hygiene for me. It's the hygiene.
I can tell you the last time I wore it.
And your hair's under control, because I don't like going down there and being Bushwick Bill either. That's not no fun. Okay, we've lost control. Moving on. Let's jump back.
I was like, that's behind the vibes after dark.
Yeah, this is with a whole different. This is a whole different show tonight. I don't know what's going on.
But we do love your show though. It was amazing. I think my favorite episode was Big Draws, and then until I saw the one with the karaoke, and I'm like, okay, the karaoke, it was funny. It was more physical comedy. Wow. It was really good to see her in a different environment outside of the house.
Yeah. Especially with how did you pronounce Aretha?
Oh, Reefa.
You called her Reefa? Like,
that's a New York thing.
That's Reefa, yes.
New York don't pronounce the H. They be saying fuh.
Right.
I was drunk, so I can't pronounce. I'm not worried about pronouncing anything.
Aretha.
I'm there to have fun. I just
want
to take me away from that. Trying to just.
So, Mark, let me ask you a question. Yes. How is it with you wearing so many hats in directing your staff and like just getting like everything together and it being this cohesive, funny project? Because it's funny as hell. So, what is it like?
It's nerve-wracking because usually on the days when I shooting is when I figure out the shots to do, which usually that's a no-no when you're a filmmaker. You got to plan stuff, but because we're doing everything on such a tight schedule and a micro budget, I figured, like, you know what, it's a small room, so I'll just plan the shots as we go. Usually when I'm watching at the time of shooting, I'm not getting the jokes, like, because I'm really focused. Is when I'm in the editing room, I was like, oh yeah, that was pretty funny. So like some of the jokes don't come to me until like after I'm rewatching. I was like, well, yeah, that was actually funny.
Right. That's most tech people though. A lot of
people that's most.
They don't really watch the show. They just trying to make sure it's technically this, that. They're like on another creative aspect of it.
It can be nerve-wracking, but I enjoy the process of filming and editing and the feedback that I get, like it actually helps me hone my skill to work on these series. And of course, working with actors, that's one of the big things you got as a filmmaker. You got to learn how to do is work with actors, and I get a chance to work with them and learn from them, and I learn a lot. Trust me.
Nice. Anything that you guys would anything that you guys plan to add for season 2?
Yeah.
Like what do you guys think you would want to add or do better for season 2?
Good question.
Well, my vision, I am claiming this. We want to do at least 12 episodes and shop that. So my goal is to have this season with all of these episodes and use these to have it picked up for a national show, so for a big streaming network. So that I think about Issa Rae a lot. So she did one season with a bunch of episodes, and she was able to shop that. So if we have to do a season 2, the season 2 is going to be with Kareem, who is a video game streamer. We're going to, get more into that. And of course, the wife always getting herself into something new and driving her husband crazy.
That she does. It's driving crazy, y'all.
Add to the cast. You guys plan to add to the cast? Like any other aspect of your dysfunctional?
Yeah, we were thinking about Shari needs my character. Shari needs she needs a best friend. She needs someone to hang out with.
Good.
Well, girl, you got two girls right here. We'll come hang out with you.
Hello.
I'm excited though. I love it. I'm definitely
And real quick, Kareem, how long have you been acting?
I mean, I haven't probably about going on 5 years now.
Nice.
About 5 years.
About 5 years.
What started me acting was I was originally a model first. I didn't even know nothing about acting or how to do it or what I was doing. So my career started at the school that we graduated from. So I was a model first, and my agent asked me like, "You ever thought about acting?" I'm just like, "No, I just want to look good and take pictures." But he was like, "Yeah, you should look into the school. It was called Esper. They're really good." So I went there for the summer, and I loved the experience. It was life changing, and I'm a completely different person now than I was back then.
Wow.
In acting. So yeah, I've been doing this for 5 years now, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Yeah.
I love that. Yes.
Yes.
Shout out to your acting teacher who just put you on a whole different level of your career. Yes. Kudos to your teacher.
Yes. He told me so much.
Yes. And Mark, tell us real quick, how long have you been directing, producing, and writing?
Since 2003, actually. I started.
You said since you were 3?
2003.
Oh, 2003.
2003. That's a minute.
That's a minute, yes.
I did
Almost
like a
10
year
years.
in film school, and I did like 2 shorts. Then I stopped for a while because did the whole 9-to-5 thing and did the family thing, raising a child, and after the pandemic, I noticed earlier in the show you mentioned the pandemic kind of made a lot of us realize certain things that we want to accomplish in life, and the pandemic happened, and from there I decided, you know what, let me just focus on this, because this was my true passion ever since, actually, even though it wasn't 3, but I was 6 when I realized I wanted to be a filmmaker. That's how early it is.
Oh.
I love that.
I love how you guys how the Lord works and the universe just brought you.
Yes.
Right, yeah, definitely. Because I remember saying I was looking for people because I wanted to work with, and I share your sentiment, what you're saying, Jacinth, about doing your own thing. Because I'm big on that. I know as an actor, the audition process is part of it, but I'm not really a big fan of it. I want to let my work speak for itself, and the right people come and find me. I'm big on independent stuff. I guess I heard that they say it doesn't matter, but that's their opinion, whatever. But
indie lives matter.
Yeah, right. But I'm just saying, but that's what but we don't care what they say.
But that is the persona that is out there. When you go to a lot of agents and you letting them, they see your resume, they're looking on the other side of, okay, what network is it on? Okay, no network. Who are these directors? We've never heard of them. Oh, okay, they're your family. Oh, so they frown up on it like that. And I know actors who their agent is telling them these credits don't matter because they're indie or because they weren't on a major network or anything like that. And some people stepped away from the indie world to just focus on network television. But how often, I know people that can count on one hand over the amount of couple years, how many times you've booked something. And most of the time, those are just co-star where you literally only have one line and you'd be happy if you make the edits. So it just goes to show that you really just got to go in the driving seat of your own, your journey, man. Just
very true.
And that's one thing I strongly agree with. Definitely being the driver's seat, taking my career into my own hands. I don't want to sit down and wait for somebody to give me an opportunity.
Yes.
I like to create my own opportunity. So when Shari called me to do this, it was almost a no-brainer. Of course, I would do this.
Right.
I'm sorry, but whatever. but she definitely drives me up the wall, y'all. Y'all don't understand what I go through, but anyway.
And this is my TV husband. This is my show husband. Imagine what I put my real husband through.
Oh God.
He gets it when he's not
Oh,
here.
girl, no, he loves you. He loves you, girl. He loves you. I can tell he loves you. Stop playing. Okay, you guys. So we're gonna get ready to wrap up because oh my gosh, it's like 9 o'clock already. That was a whole hour.
We need part 2.
I know we had to do a whole part 2. So real quick, you guys, drop your social media, your websites, how people can contact you, where they can book you guys at, and of course watch you.
So please watch our show on my YouTube channel, Shari Ellis A Mess. Again, Shari Ellis A Mess, and it's called I'm a Good Wife. Yes. You can find me on my Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, Shari Ellis.
Yes.
Nice.
You can find me on Instagram at Mark Obridge, and I also have a YouTube channel which has some of my other shorts. Yes. That's at Omega World Entertainment. So you can check out my other shorts, and one of them has her in it actually.
Nice.
And, you guys can find me. I also do gaming, Ring Fit Gaming. I do skits. I do other content on Ring Fit TV. That's both YouTube and Instagram at Ring Fit TV and Ring Fit Gaming. And you can follow my regular Instagram at Ring Fit 24. You definitely go see me. You guys go see me. So get used to me, y'all.
Oh, so you're yes. Get used to these faces.
You must be all about get used to this.
All that great honey.
Yeah. Nice. I love that.
For it. Well, I just want to say thank you guys so much for taking the time out to come and just to talk with us and just to share your experiences, your careers. And I'm just looking forward to like y'all next episode because y'all are funny.
I hope you like it because that's the one I wrote. So thank you.
Yes. So thank you guys so much. So guys, please give them a round of applause. Mr. Kareem, Miss Shari Ellis, and Mr. Mark.
Thank you guys for having us.
You guys are amazing.
I appreciate all the support. Thank you guys.
Awesome. Well, look, we're gonna put you guys in the green room real quick. Oh, and Jacinta Mac. So for your segment, Mac, somebody said they would love to see Dr. Sebi's life story.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So my friend, Mr. G, he wrote a book on a journey with Dr. Sebi's, and they're developing something with Nick Cannon. I only said that because it was on their Instagram.
Right. You're not disclaiming anything.
I ain't dropped nothing.
Yeah, because I know Nipsey Hussle, he was talking about he was trying to work on that before he got killed.
And he was, I think Nick Cannon was involved in that too with the working with him on that. So yeah,
because he actually found a cure for AIDS. Like he did mad stuff.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Check it out. I think it's this there. It's called A Journey with Dr. Sebi and Mr. G. He dropped so many knowledge with cure for any sickness that you're going through. There's a cure for it. It's literally fasting, alkaline diet, and just in 30 days of 3 weeks to 4 months, 4 weeks of just starving your body will eat at that disease. And you're cured. But you got to just feed it's a transition out of that. But he dropped a lot of knowledge in that book. Go get it, man. A journey.
Yes. I'm excited. Man, thank you so much. I can't wait. Well, we're going to talk next month, and we're going to talk about voting and registration and all of these candidates. So that'll be a fun show. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to make it fun. And Ann's going to come back so you guys can kind of talk all about what's going on in our Democratic and Republican parties. Nice. So thank you. Mac, let people know where they can follow you at because you are a neighborhood hope dealer.
Well, they can follow me at mac.instagram. So that's Instagram with a GRAHAM. And then also at Neighborhood Hope Dealers with a Z.
Yes, with a Z. Neighborhood Hope Dealers, like behind the vibes. Right. Okay. All right, thanks, Meg. We love you, darling. Just send my love, my light. Please tell people where they can follow you, and please drop that Innastar information, honey.
Oh man, I just Just my name is at the bottom, Jacinth Headlam. I kid you not, I'm Googleable. So Google me. My Instagram will
Look,
come
Bobby
up.
already got
Will
you.
come up. There you go. Email me. We're definitely looking for, if people want to be a part of the Innastar team where we're teaching film development, camera, on-screen camera confidence, or even if you don't want to be an actor, but you just want to learn how to build up your confidence, or and we're looking for volunteers. We're looking for people to join a community. Info at Innastar. And yeah, just stay tuned. And Instagram, I'm Jacinth. I am JACINTH. Yeah.
Thebomb.com. I love you, sissy. Thank you. You're amazing. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, you guys. What an amazing show. Bobby, our amazing producer, thank you so much. Betty, we missed you tonight, but we will see you next month. And remember, you guys, this is our last show for September. We'll be back October 4th and then the 18th, and then we're on hiatus until February of 2023. So we will see you guys next month, October the 4th, on Tuesday. We're here on Strong Island Television with Behind the Vibes. Good night. Catch your own vibe, baby. Catch your own vibe.